Hello everyone, welcome to this reading, welcome to this video. So today we're going to look at why this situation happened, okay? So we're going to look at a bunch of oracle cards and tarot cards as well. So choose from one of the stickers or images on the screen right now, and I shall see you in your reading. Hello group 1, welcome to this reading, welcome to this video. So let us jump right in and let us see, why did the situation happen for group 1? We have the Chariot. So why this situation happened for you, pal number 1, is because it was meant to propel you forward, okay? It was meant to propel you forward so that you can move forward, okay? Like, you may have been in a lazy energy or just in a state of living where you did not make progress, but this time around you will make progress, okay? What else can we see for pal number 1? This situation happened because it's not about the outcome. Okay, there's a message here that, like, maybe you, basically, it's more so advice than why this situation happened. And what the advice is telling me is, like, you have been propelled forward, but remember that it's not about the outcome, it's about the journey. And when you set out to do something in life, a career path, it's not about the outcome, it's not about the end point, it's about the journey. It's about enjoying the journey, if you enjoy the journey or not. If you don't and it brings you misery and dread, then it's not your journey, okay? So remember that, pal number 1. What else can we see for pal number 1? We have passion, new starts, attraction, creation, desire, new venture or job, action. Yeah, you guys got propelled into something new. You guys got propelled into a new thing, a new job, a new career. And that's the reason why this situation happened, okay? What else can we see for pal number 1? We have gloomy thoughts, sadness, depression, mental illness, fear. So you guys may have felt that in the past, okay? You guys may have felt those things, and this situation happened so that you could get out of those things, okay? So that you could break free from those things. What else can we see for pal number 1? We have the card of sacrifice. So it's so that you can sacrifice something, your efforts, your energy, so that you can build something up, okay? Because it's time. It was time to do that, and it is time to do that. Keep your life in balance. Yeah, like, the scales of justice were served, and it was to balance out your life, okay? This thing happened so that your life could be balanced out, okay? Then we have the teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Maybe even your friendships were affected by this change, okay? In a good way or a negative way. And on the back we have the peacock with beware of great pride. So maybe you had a cocky friend and or an egotistical friend, and they no longer are in your life, possibly, okay? What else can we see for number 1? May have been, like, significant. May is coming up, actually, so Yeah, we have success. I just want to say that this thing happened so that you can get success, so that you could get success, and you will gain success, okay? What else can we see for pile number 1? Introspection. Introspection is the process of self-reflection, allowing you to reevaluate your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Through introspection, you can discover your deeper needs and goals, bringing clarity and awakening to your inner world. And we have love on the back and perplexity. So it was time for change, and that's why this situation happened, okay? So that you can have more love come in your life as well, okay? So that new love can enter your life, okay? Then we have health. Health issues could arise. So maybe you even had health issues, okay, pile number 1? Or this is just saying that your health needed an improvement, and that's why this situation happened, okay? What else can we see for pile number 1? We have 12-12. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. So we had the card of it's not about the outcome. So, and it says remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. So yeah, it was really about like enjoying the journey, to learn to enjoy the journey, okay? To learn to enjoy the journey. What else can we see for pile number 1? Here we have the card of stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. So it was also time for introspection. Like, it was time to go within yourself as well, like not to look for outer external like validations and validation, but inside introspection and inside trust, okay? What else can we see for pile number 1? We have ascension, spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating myself. Yeah. I mean, most things for why things happen for us is because we need to ascend to a new level. We need to ascend to the next level. So yeah, that's a thing here, okay? Like ascension had to happen. Progress had to happen. What is the last message for pile number 1? For why this thing happened, please. Why did this thing happen? Pile number 1. We have the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Yeah, it was so that you can grow loyalty to what it is, what you are destined to pursue and be on, what path you are destined to be on. And it was time for loyalty to what you love, okay? But that is all I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I shall see you in our LC. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to this reading. Welcome to this video. So, let us see. Why did this thing happen to pile number 2? Wow, we have the devil in the back, and we have strength. So, it's really for you guys to gain strength in yourself, to become stronger, okay? Because something toxic, really toxic happened to you. So you had to be strong. It was to build you up, okay? For you to become stronger than you are right now, okay? Well, used to be, I mean, okay? Than you were in the past. It was to toughen you up, okay? Why did this thing happen? Why else did this thing happen for pile number 2? Why did this situation go down? Here we have the card of because you're being called to evolve. So you definitely are evolving, and you definitely have evolved ever since this situation happened, okay? You became a higher and better person, okay? And then we have because you're overthinking it. So maybe you went into a deep hole, and part of why this situation happened, was because you gave too much thought to it. You overthought it too much, okay? And it exploded and expanded because you gave it power, okay? Because you gave it power. Then we have Saturn. Until death tears us apart. Restrictions, adversity, structure, learning karmic lessons, maturity. Because you had restrictions, pile number 1. Pile number 2. You had restrictions, and it was karmic lessons for you to learn from this situation. Karmic lessons had to be learned. What else can we see for pile number 2? Why did this thing happen to pile number 2? Why did this situation happen? Here we have marriage, relationship, union, marriage, commitment. So maybe it was so that you can meet someone who you may be in a union right now with, okay? Maybe it was to meet a soulmate, okay? Maybe it was to meet a soulmate. But some kind of union had to happen, okay? Maybe it's preparing you for a union. Maybe this situation happened because it was preparing you for a union with someone. Then we have airplane and map. Maybe this situation forced you to move, okay? Or this situation happened so that you could move, okay? Especially locations. Or this has something to do with your partnership that will come down, that will happen. Maybe so that you can meet someone who lives far away, okay? What else can we see? Time card, celebration, fun, enjoyment. And elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. It happens so that you can have more fun in your life, so that you can have more enjoyment in your life, pile number 2. So that you can receive happiness, so that you can receive fun, okay? And obviously, like, so that you can be wiser and stronger at the end, okay? Of this thing, of this journey, of this thing that happened, that went down. What else can we see? File number 2. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And the moon, changes in your life. So that changes can occur, and so that you could have growth, okay? Maybe even be on the same frequency and alignment with material wealth, okay? What else? Here we have courage. Courage is the fearless power to face challenges, encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and and embrace the unknown. When this card appears, it reminds you that only by taking the first brave step will you move towards broader horizons. So it was to broaden your horizons and give you courage to face things in life, okay? To become more courageous, to become more brave, to become more confident, okay? What else can we see for file number 2? Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So this thing happened so that you could have more intimacy in your life. And for some of you, this thing happened because your ex, so that you can work things out with your ex, so that you can be together with your ex, okay? If that's for some of you. Then we have 4. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. So it was so that you can better yourself in terms of your like relationships, so that you can have more healthier and better relationships with others, okay? Then we have number 26. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. So that you can, you can be a better person to the people around you, to the people that are in your life and that will come into your life, okay? To meet their needs, to meet people's needs. Not in a like you self-deprecating kind of way, but like in a healthy way, okay? And so that you can be more intuitive of what people want, okay? So that you can have better relationships, so that you can have better partnerships. Then we have never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Yeah. To realize how strong you are, to realize how resilient you are, to realize that how you bounce back from situations. What else can we see for file number 2? Love bombed. Yeah. Intense affection too quickly. Excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. It was so that you can love bomb people. Not in a bad way, but in a good way, where you give so much love to people that it makes them so happy and fulfilled, okay? And in return makes you happy and fulfilled, okay? What else can we see for file number 2? Here we have the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. It was definitely so that you can improve your relationships and be more generous with your time and energy, okay? Maybe it opened you up to be more of an open person, okay? Especially with people, okay? Especially with the ones that are in your inner circle, okay? File number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to, feel free to subscribe too. But yeah, that is all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you when I'll see you. Bye-bye. Hello, pile free. Welcome to this reading. Welcome to this video. So let us jump right in and let us see what is the message for pile number 3 for why this situation happened. Why did this situation happen for pile number 3? Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. It could be that so that you can start something new, a business especially, okay? But also because so that you could have a brand new perspective on something, on life, okay? Or a certain goal, a certain career path, okay? Or it could be that so that you can start anew, okay? So that you can start anew. So it could be any of those 3 things, okay? What else, though, can we see for file number 3 for why this situation happened? Here we have, because you're being called to evolve. Yeah. Because you are being called to evolve, to upgrade, okay? Because you needed to upgrade. Then we have, because it's time to take a wider view on the back. So this thing happened so that you could have broader view of life as well, okay? Like I mentioned in the beginning. What else though can we see for pile number 3? Belief systems, facade, conditioning, expectations, conformity, evaluating long-held beliefs, awakening. And we had the freaking judgment card on the back, okay, as well. I didn't mention that. It says evaluating long-held beliefs, awakening. So the judgment card is about awakening as well. So this thing happened so that you guys can have an awakening, okay? So that you could evolve, okay? In all the ways. What else can we see for pile number 3? Here we have male. Main significant for man, left. And then we have wealth. So that you could be the main man. You could be the main man. And so that you can bring in and call wealth into your life, okay? Can we see anything else for pile number 3? Birdcage. So that you could be free, okay? And let go of your possessions, okay? Let go of your possessions, and so that you could reach achievement, okay? And if you were wondering if this thing that you have on your mind is going to take off, yes, it is. Very likely, okay? It's very likely that it will, okay? Pile number 3. What else can we see for pile number 3? Happiness, okay? And then we have broom, new home, new attitude. So yeah, it was really to improve yourself, to upgrade yourself, and so that you can have more happiness in your life. And on the back we have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. So your wish and your wishes are going to get granted. Pile number 3. Okay, you are on the right path. You are on a new path. That is great, okay? Then we have use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And we also have June. So something could have happened in June. And we have seahorse, family matters on the back. So that you could be stronger in your intuition as well, pile number 3, okay? So that you could be more stronger in your intuition, okay? What else can we see for pile number 3? Faith and jealousy and freedom. And on the back it says repression. So that your faith can grow, and so that you can be free from repression and any negative emotions such as jealousy, okay? That's definitely something here. What else can we see for pile number 3? Intimacy. So that you can become more intimate with yourself, pile number 3, okay? So that you can grow more intimate with yourself. Then we have 88. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. Wow. Okay. Like I was saying, you guys are going to get success soon. You guys are going to get success soon. Wealth soon, okay? Material success. But also spiritual wealth and abundance, okay? Then we have look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. So this is a sign. This reading is a sign for you guys that your wishes and dreams are going to come true. Your wish is going to come true. What else can we see for pile number 3? Clickbait. Misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, not what it seems. It was to take you away from fakery as well, okay? To take you away from fakery in any kind of manner or any kind of form, okay? To take you away from fake things and actually have something that is real and not a scam, okay? Then we have Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. So you can have abundance, and so you can have miracles come into your life, okay? Pile number 3. But that is all I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I shall see you when I will see you. Bye-bye.